Hi everyone, my name is Idil and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making lemonades. I'm going to show you how to make 3 different lemonade recipes, one with apricots, one with strawberries and one with basil. Let's start. So my ratio is pretty basic. I use 500 milliliters of water and juices of 2 lemons. What I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the juice. And you can always adjust this to your liking. If you like it more sour, you can definitely add in more lemon juice. You can do 1 lemon, 1 orange. You can kind of play around with it. And I always, for the last couple years, I always sweeten my lemonade with honey. I really like the taste of honey in it and it's healthier, so why not use it? So in the end, you should have about half a cup of lemon juice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything in here. 500 milliliters water, about 6 apricots. You can always use peaches as well. Because it's apricot season, I chose to do it with apricots. The lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of honey. Just look at that. I'm going to put the heat on, bring this to a boil, and once I see it boiling, I'm going to turn off the heat, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then we're going to blend it. So as you can see, this is about to come to a boil. I'm simply going to turn off the heat. I'm going to let it sit here while we make the one with strawberries. The one with strawberries is quite easy. What I'm doing is I'm simply going to put everything in my blender here. So I'll say about 10 strawberries, again 500 milliliters of water, half a cup of lemon juice, and some honey. I'm adding 1 tablespoon, which is the perfect amount for me. It will be nice and sweet. And I kind of like to serve this as a smoothie, so I'm not going to sieve it. I'll just leave it with a little bit of strawberries inside. I think it will taste better. But if you want, after you blend it, you can definitely run this through a sieve and make it thinner. And now let's blend this up. And we're good to go. So I'm going to get my glass, get in some ice. Oh, it smells so good, so simple, yet so tasty. And you know what you can do? You can always do this with watermelon and you'll have a watermelon lemonade. Now, the one with the basil. I have 500 milliliters of water. I'm adding this to my saucepan here. Half a cup of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of honey, you know it. You can use maple syrup, you can use agave syrup if that's what you have on hand. You can definitely use sugar if you want to make it with sugar. That's also fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of make this like tea. I'm going to get in half of the basil leaves in here and let them simmer so that they release their aroma to the lemonade. I'm going to leave this to garnish in the end, but I'm getting these into my saucepan here. So I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with the apricots. I'm going to bring this to a boil, turn off the heat and let it cool down in the saucepan for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And after that it will be ready and I'll show you what to do next. So both the apricot and the basil mix is now cooled down. It's time to move on to the next step. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first finish up the one with apricots. I'm simply going to transfer them to my blender here. Blend this up. And again, if you want, you can leave it as is. I'm going to run this through a sieve. It's really good for your gut. So if you're having some problems, you can definitely drink apricot juice and it will really help you. I'm going to get in some ice. And I'm going to make this a little thinner. And what you can do is you can also use these as cocktail mixes. Last but not least, the basil one. So here I have a pitcher and inside I put some fresh basil leaves. I've gotten some ice in here. And this will be on the more sour side because the other ones have fruit in it. But this doesn't. Basil does give it some sweetness. But if you want, you can add in some fruit in here too and make it a little bit more flavorful and sweeter. And you can discard this basil leaves because we've got their aroma. We don't need them anymore. And I'm simply going to add in some more strawberries in here just because it looks nice. And there you have it. 3 different lemonades, strawberry, apricot, and basil lemonade. It will make you feel refreshed during these hot summer days. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. Don't forget to leave your comments down below and please do subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.